Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a good Christmas. As for me, it's actually been pretty decent. I got on with the rest of my rituals today, and it went really well. Um, I don't want to say too much, but today was the anniversary of somebody important. It was the anniversary of their passing, and that's all I'll say about that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm glad today went without a hitch. I haven't spoken about it before because I don't want to make it too public. Um, so today had special significance. I had a lot of fun today. I can't believe how tired I am. It's only 9 a.m. It's 9 p.m. Very, very tired already. But yeah, I've had a really good day today. I hope that many of my targeted individuals are having a good Christmas. I know some of you have been having it really, really rough. With attacks on your chest and attacks on your head and all kinds of harassment going on. I know that you guys haven't had it easy, and I'm really, really sorry. And I wish I could take that away for you. The only thing that I can say to you is thanking you, is to thank you for still remaining with us. I know this world doesn't deserve you. I know you deserve a lot better than whatever this stinking pile of fucking this virus ridden rock has to offer, but I am grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you're still going. At least there's one person who's grateful for you, so you can take that and you can ingest it. I'm grateful for you being here. I'm grateful for the fact that you're still with us. As much pain as you're enduring and as much as you're going through, I am so grateful that you're still here and you're still with us. And I love you with the entirety of my soul. Please believe that. And it doesn't matter if I don't know you, it doesn't matter if I've never met you. The love is real and the love is there. And I just want every single TI to have as wonderful a life as possible, because you deserve at least some happiness in your lives. So, I wanted to say that. And, again, my Christmas hasn't been too bad. I mean, apart from, the attempts to section me, but that's a day in the life, isn't it? It's nothing new. I mean, it's nothing new. Like, people try to section you all the time. And they do section you. And there are many of you TIs that I know have been sectioned. And I even have to include myself in this. There are TIs who have been sectioned, and they've just continued to go on from strength to strength. The TI community has continued to grow, continue to build. There are TIs that have continued to make successes of their lives, even in the midst of all this shit going on. So, the sectioning attempts is nothing new, nor is it anything really to worry about. Quite frankly, I might not like the idea of being sectioned, and I might not like the idea of medications and stuff like that, but that's only because the mental health profession has been used as a henchman for this trafficking, and it's often been used as a scare tactic to torture targeted individuals more, because we already don't trust our minds, when it comes to the gang stalking, because there's gaslighting, there's street theater, there's weaponized conversations. So we already don't trust our own minds, right? There's the worry that once we start taking these meds or we start being sectioned, that we basically ingest a chemical lobotomy into ourselves and we're not the same person that we were. But there are so many TIs who are going through that now, who have been through that have just been going on from strength to strength, just surviving, just doing what they need to do. And I realized that that will be me, regardless of what happens to me, regardless of whether I'm sectioned or not, because I've been sectioned before. It didn't stop me. I just got better after that. I went through a period of being really, really down at the dumps. But then afterwards, I just got better. I just started with each cycle. I just got better and better. There's always a low point where I go crazy and there's a whole sectioning thing going on and there's a whole medication thing going on. And then I get used to the targeting and the targeting becomes less important and I become more important. So I realized that, it's not like I'm being reckless or anything saying, let them section me or what have you, but I'm thinking about this logically. I'm not thinking about this from the perspective of thinking I can do anything. I'm not invincible. I'm a human being. I have limitations like anybody else. If I didn't have them, then I'd be a very, very different person from this targeting. I have limitations. But now I have to think logically about everything that's happening to me. The targeted individual community is growing, but so is the gangstalking community. What can these people really do? What can these perps really do to stop the consequences of their actions from being realized? What can they really do to stop the truth getting out? Nothing. Them trying to take away our joy from us, trying to take away our, trying to crush our spirits or whatever it is they're trying to do, that's a consolation prize. The truth will come out. They will suffer the consequences of their actions, and there is nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. That same hopelessness that they have tried to instill in us as targeted individuals, that's their lives. Because they have a fate worse than ours. If we leave, the targeting goes with us. We don't suffer with it anymore. But if we leave and they're here, they have to do this to somebody else. Risk their reputation all over again. Go through that whole cycle of having their reputations destroyed. Leading double lives, being surrounded by sociopaths and psychopaths, having the worst possible criminals as their colleagues. And the worst part about their existence is that they're replaceable. We're not. We're not replaceable. That's why we're seen as a disruptive influence. People like us, we're not replaceable like that. We might not be unique, but we're not as replaceable as the people who are torturing us. That's the truth. We're not easily replaceable like that. What can they logically do to stop us from speaking the truth? They can't do anything. They can't do anything. There's nothing that they can logically do. They can take me in. How long is it? How long are you can you be sectioned without an assessment? Oh, sorry, that was Die Hard in the background. Okay, longest duration without assessment. So the longest sectioning, I believe, is the longest sectioning is under section 2, it's up to 28 days. And under section 3, longest, up to section 2 is 28 days. And up to section 3 is up to 6 months. Now, I know that 28 days and 6 months seems like a lot, especially considering what goes on in mental health hospitals. But think about how long 6 months and 28 days truly is in the grand scope of your entire life. Think about how long that really is. They cannot stop you from speaking the truth. They can't stop you from doing that. Especially if there is increasingly evidence coming out more and more about how you were telling the truth in the first place. Sectioning can postpone everything, but it can't stop you, ultimately. What they're trying to say with the sectioning is we can take away your influence. We can take away. They can't. They can't. It's out there now. They can't. They can't take away your influence just by like taking away your communications and disappearing you. They can't take that away from you. It like the how do you stop a fucking dam once it started flowing? You can't. So the hope when they section you is to, you know, give the perps a new plan, a new, more imaginative plan of keeping you in line, which will never work because they like keeping you in line. They don't even know what they want. The gangstalkers don't even know what they want. So they want to section you so that they can have enough room to come up with a new plan, which will be just as unimaginative as the first. Then they want to make sure that you can't be happy in everything, in anything, because they think that if you can't be happy, then you can't speak the truth. And if you can't speak the truth, you can't expose anybody. And we've seen time and time again that that fails too. So making you unhappy fails. Postponing your activities fails. Even setting you up to try to make you incompetent most of the time fails. So what are they left with? Then even when you get hacked, or when you get, you know, when your accounts are duplicated, or when somebody tries to pose as you, or like anything like that, people start to understand, people start to twig these things. Because once you're out there, there's no coming back in. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they do because they put your name on the list. This is for life. There's no getting away from this. It doesn't matter what they do. There's no getting away from this. And they were hoping by, you know, putting you on a list and making you, you know, torturing you and this, that, and the third, that, you know, they thought they'd only created a prison for you, but that's not the case at all. A prison has been created for you and the people that are targeting you. This is exactly what I'm saying. They created a prison for themselves as well as you. They're just deluding themselves into thinking that it's not a prison. And they think that if you're out of the picture, then that's the end of the story. I'm in Brighton. I've been living in Brighton for 2 years. Ask the people back in London if that was the end of the story when they saw me. Because there were perps that saw me come back to London. Ask them if it's the end of it. Of course it ain't. Of course it ain't. It doesn't end just because somebody goes away or just because you put a TI somewhere else. It doesn't end there. It will never end there. And like I said before, once one TI goes, you gotta pick up a next one. You gotta start stalking the next one. This shit never ends. The perps have created their own prison, as well as the ones they think they've put us in. There was one TI that talked about, you know, how badly they were tortured and how, you know, as a TI, they always try to steal your light. I said to them, they can't steal your light. It doesn't matter what the perps do. They can't steal your light. And this is what I'm talking about. All the traps that they've led themselves in that they can't get out of. You have to be a seriously evil person who thrives on pain to not see this life, to not see a life of being a perp as a prison. You have to be a serious cunt to not see it as a prison. And most perps are not built like that. Most perps only like to cause other people pain when they win. And they don't win. So, what I think will happen, I think there will be a move to section me. I think it might be more successful this time around. But the truth of the matter is it going to stop me? No. I always find a way around these things. Because at the end of the day, I'm a TI. I have more options than my perpetrators do. Way more options. And the truth, I'm very, very happy to say, that the truth will not end with me. I'm very, very happy to say that. And it's not going to end just because I've gone somewhere. So, what else? Yeah, I've wished you guys a happy Christmas. I've spoken about how TIs are stronger than you are. You're stronger than you feel. I talked about how your prison isn't as sparse and lonely as you think. What else can I talk about today? Yeah, I spent Christmas by myself today. And it's actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just wanted a normal Christmas with the family, you know, just to spend Christmas as a normal person. But normal for what? What, so that I can live a double life where I have to deny my pain just to make everybody else feel better? What's the point in that? Nah, I much prefer this. Oh yeah. There is another imposter account on IG. Actually, there are multiple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are multiple imposter accounts of me on IG. I have an account called Ti Fabian on IG, and there are two accounts. One is called Ti Fabian Wellness Check, I believe, and Ti Fabian Needs Help. We're going up. We're going up. Yes, we are going up. So just to be aware, if you see Ti Fabian Wellness Check and you see Ti Fabian Needs Help, that clearly isn't me. That's just a perp wasting their own time and trying to get to me. I'm sorry, but like, nah, man. I'm sorry. Like every single time they try to make themselves like seem more powerful than they are. I can't. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They keep doing this shit with increasingly diminished returns. I'm so sorry. But yeah, like Ti Fabian Wellness Check, Ti Fabian Needs Help. Neither of those accounts are me. I don't know. These people are idiots. But yeah, so yeah, just be aware that that's not me. Just be aware that that's not me. And if you can get any screenshots of what they're doing, because I've blocked them now because I just got bored with trolling them. If you can get any screenshots of what they've been doing, feel free to post the screenshots. In fact, feel free to spread their accounts if you see their accounts. Show them some love. You know what I mean? Maybe then people will get the message that the gangstalking is actually real and I'm not making it up. They've actually done me a favor. I can't lie. They've actually done me a favor. I've got some screenshots of my own that I can show you. And I will show you on Facebook and Twitter and IG. But yeah, if you see any of those accounts online, show them some love. Show them some love. Get some screenshots. Share their accounts. Let's blow it up. I need the publicity. And I need the money. So show them up. I blocked them because they're basically just a vacuum of time and energy. So I'm not wasting my time on them. But yeah, you can go over there and show them some love if you want. So that's it. I love you, my fellow TIs, so much. And remember, you are way stronger than you feel. Otherwise, this would not have been like all the horrible things that are being done to you this holiday season, that makes you not want to enjoy the holiday season, this wouldn't be done to you if you were weak. It's not weak. It's not a weak community we're dealing with here. They wouldn't be doing this to you if you were weak. You are very, very strong, and you're very worthy, and you need to understand that. And I love you guys so much with my entire soul. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to check the comments. There's no comments right now. But hi to the people watching. But TIs, you are stronger than you know. You are so much stronger than you know. And yeah, I'm grateful for you being here. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I will not tell you to quit. I will not tell you to carry on. All I will say is thank you for being here. And you are appreciated and you are loved. Peace and blessings to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.